Okay, well, I was actually going to wait to record, but since it's already recording, I pressed record by accident, but does anything really happen by accident? Does anything really happen by accident? So today is a recharge day, and it's not even just today, like, it's just honestly the rest of the next few weeks, because I officially finished my back-to-back show stint, and I am, like, so proud of how it came out. I know in comedy you measure success with, like, laughs, right? But, like, I've been kind of just measuring success with, like, that's not even enough for me because, for example, the show I just did not feel that good in my material and the set itself. So I'm kind of measuring success, not only just laughs, but also how I feel afterward, and if I feel like, oh, hell yeah, I fucking did that. And for the 2 variety shows, I felt like, hell yeah, I just fucking did that. Like, that's literally how I felt. So as far as YouTube, I want to get back into my YouTube bag. I would say the Artist Way has also been helping me with being more comfortable with putting out the stuff that I already have in my vault. I had a dream a few weeks ago, and the dream was very interesting, but it said something about pulling from the vault, like pulling from my vault. So I woke up and took that as like, oh, I need to be pulling from my vault and reusing, or not even reusing, but sharing the art and the content that I already have in my arsenal, but just haven't shared yet. So I've been sharing a lot of what's in my vault, and I have a lot of stuff like that I could pull from my vault, but also I'm like also creating new content as time and new art, whatever, as time goes on. YouTube is something I've always loved. I've always loved since its inception, honestly. Well, I don't know since its inception, but since my inception, hell, I remember being a kid and being on YouTube, like, like the days where it was like that the highway scary thing that popped up, that video, but also like the Stuck in the Drive-Thru, Weird Al Yankovic, that era. I've been a consistent YouTube user since that era. But as far as using the Cry for myself and YouTube for myself, I feel like it's been a mix of things. I feel like it's been a lot of blocks, creative blocks, but also just life has been lifing. Like, life has been lifing. I thought I was going to move to New York, become a YouTuber, really set it off. And I feel like as soon as I moved to New York, I literally like went MIA. I like made a whole new Instagram. I did not make any videos, nothing like that. And then the longer I've been here, the more I've been kind of like opening up and like sharing my life. But I just kind of got selfish with my period. The period that when I first was fresh here, like first new here to the city, I was very private and very like protective of it, because I'm like, a lot of people don't deserve this chapter, this era of me, to be quite frank, to be quite honest. Like, I'm not saying my life was bad before this point, but my life was challenging, and a big part of it was because of me. Like, honestly, I am responsible for my own, I'm responsible for a lot. Like, as far as not having boundaries and people pleasing and remaining on toxic cycles and like having low self-esteem and settling, and not saying that all those things are my fault. They're not my fault at all. Like, all those struggles are not necessarily my fault. Like, it's not like I woke up one day and said, I want to have low self-esteem. No, there's factors, that can contribute to that. Or I would have anxiety. Like, there are a lot of factors that can contribute to that, and I didn't bestow that upon myself. But it is my responsibility to vibrate out of that space. All to say, I was very protective with the era I was in. And it's only been like, last year where I've been opening up a bit more. It's been a lot of losses that I've experienced, a lot of grief while being in New York. I've experienced 3 close deaths in my family, like family, friends as well. But like, I am someone who's experienced a lot of loss from a young age. From 12 to 25, it was like back to back deaths. And then I had a little break between undergrad and then grad school. I lost 2 close people, my auntie and Jen, my professor from Tuskegee. And then this past September, I lost my cousin Nisha, and that was like the biggest, most significant, like, I don't even know how to put it in words. Like, that was insane. And it still is. I'm still dealing with it to this day, but it's like something in my brain broke. But also, because something in my brain broke, it's kind of a blessing and a curse. Like, something in my brain definitely broke. Like, my nervous system went through an experience it never went through before. But at the same time, I started tolerating way less. And honestly, that is what I needed, because that taught me, like, life is really too short to be letting people play with your life and play with your time. So I think once I lost my cousin Tanisha, I started taking more responsibility for my life. And so, very much so, it was terrible. It is a terrible, I don't even know how to talk about it, because it's like, I struggle with processing the reality that this is your life. I think that's also what it was. I think when I lost my cousin Nisha, like, life became unreal. And it's crazy because I found out about her passing in Central Park. I was walking to the movies and my mom called me and told me. I kid you not, I looked around and the colors of, like, my eyes changed. Like, not my eye color changed, but, like, I don't know where you are right now, but just look around you right now, right? Look around you right now. You see colors. You see what? Brown, even neutrals, bright colors. That don't matter. You just see colors, right? And then just imagine in a split second, those colors dull. Like, they go like 5 shades duller. And then they never go back. Or they do go back, I guess, or you just adjust to it. Like, that's how it felt. Like, I really would love a sweet treat right now. Like a drink or something. You know what? I may stop at Dunkin' and get me something because I deserve it. I lost someone. Okay, wait, I'm really glad I stopped at Dunkin' because I got this refresher drink, right? So I got this refresher. But then it's National Donut Day, apparently. So I also got a free donut. Go treat yourself. This is your sign to go treat yourself. You may be blessed with what you want. To be someone years ago who put everyone on a pedestal before myself, to now be someone who puts myself before everyone else, it's a huge difference. Like, it's a huge difference. But since that happened in September, my focus has been doing the things that make me happy and just staying afloat every day, like staying present. So I'm just gonna create and share whatever it feels right. I've been doing what I've been doing this whole time, but I'm also gonna get on Substack. There's so many different avenues and so many different platforms to share my art. So I'm just gonna continue doing all that, pulling out all the stops, and yeah.